A transformation so complete that your family will talk about it for generations. I have chosen this moment to release a new legacy over your bloodline. A legacy of blessing, of abundance, of wholeness. Tonight marks the beginning of something extraordinary. I decided in the courts of heaven that this is the generation where everything changes. This is the bloodline where my blessing multiplies. This is the moment where my mercy writes a new chapter that will echo through the ages. Not because you earned this favor, not because you finally became good enough or spiritual enough or faithful enough to deserve it, but because I chose you before the foundation of the world to carry this blessing forward. I see the invisible chains that have been wrapped around your family tree, the ones that nobody talks about but everybody feels, the addiction that keeps showing up in different forms, the depression that visits every generation like a familiar ghost, the financial struggles that seem to follow your family no matter how hard anyone works, the marriages that crumble under the same pressures, the children who rebel in the same ways, the sicknesses that appear in the same bodies at the same ages. These are not coincidences. These are not just bad luck or unfortunate circumstances. These are the fruit of curses that were planted long ago, and they have been growing in the darkness, spreading their roots deeper with every passing year, waiting for someone to finally have the courage to call them what they are and invite me into the process of tearing them out completely. You have been living under the shadow of these curses for so long that you started to believe they were just part of who you are. You thought the struggle was your identity. You assumed the pattern was your destiny. You accepted the limitation as your inheritance. But I am here to tell you that the curse is not your name. The struggle is not your identity. The pattern is not your destiny. The limitation is not your inheritance. You are mine. You are called. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are destined for blessing, not cursing, for abundance, not lack, for wholeness, not brokenness, for freedom, not bondage. And I am tearing out every single root that has been trying to convince you otherwise. Do you know what happens when a curse is removed? It does not just disappear quietly. It fights back. It resists. It tries to reassert itself one more time before it finally lets go. That is why things have felt harder lately. That is why the attacks have been more intense. That is why the enemy has been working overtime to discourage you, to exhaust you, to make you feel like giving up, because he knows what I am doing in your life right now. He knows that I am dismantling the structure that has kept you and your family in bondage for generations. He knows that once these curses are fully removed, there will be nothing standing between you and the fullness of my blessing. And he is terrified of what you are going to become when you are finally free. But I want you to understand something crucial. The curse does not have the final say. The enemy does not have the final say. The pattern does not have the final say. I have the final say. And I have already spoken. I have already decreed your freedom. I have already signed the order for your release. I have already torn down the legal right that the curse had to operate in your life. The transaction is complete. The payment has been made. The door of the prison cell has been opened. Now you just need to believe it enough to walk out. I am opening every single door in your life that has been locked by fear, by shame, by unworthiness, by the voice of the enemy telling you that you do not deserve to walk through it. The door to provision, the door to healthy relationships, the door to purpose and calling, the door to joy and peace, the door to healing and restoration, the door to the future I have been preparing for you since before you were born. These doors have been standing there, waiting for you. But you have been standing on the other side, convinced that they were locked, convinced that they were meant for someone else, convinced that you did not have the right to even knock. But I am not asking you to knock. I am not asking you to earn your way through. I am not asking you to prove that you deserve what is on the other side. I am opening the doors myself. I am turning the key. I am swinging them wide open. I am inviting you to walk through with confidence, with boldness, with the full assurance that you belong here, that this is your inheritance, that this is what I have been preparing for you all along. And I am not just opening doors. I am opening windows, the windows of heaven, the windows of blessing, the windows of supernatural provision, the windows that pour out more than you could ever ask for or imagine. You have been living in a house with the windows shut, and you have been wondering why it feels so dark inside, why the air feels so stale, why you feel so trapped and suffocated. But I am throwing open every single window. I am letting in the light. I am letting in the fresh air. I am letting in the wind of my spirit that blows away the stagnation and the heaviness and the oppression that has been sitting on your life like a thick fog. Welcome me into your house. Open the door of your heart and let me in. Stop keeping me at a distance. Stop treating me like a guest who is only allowed in certain rooms. Stop hiding parts of your life from me because you are ashamed or afraid of what I might say. I already know what is in every room. I already see what you have been trying to hide. And I am not here to condemn you. I am not here to shame you. I am not here to make you feel worse about yourself than you already do. I am here to bring my holy blessing into every corner of your existence. The blessing that brings healing to your soul. The blessing that brings rest to your heart. The blessing that brings life to the places that have been dead for far too long. I have already cleaned your dwelling place. Yesterday, while you were sleeping, while you were going about your day unaware of what was happening in the spiritual realm, I went through your house and I cleaned it. I swept out every imperfection. I removed every piece of spiritual garbage that had been accumulating in the corners. I scrubbed away the residue that your sufferings had left behind. I washed the walls of your thoughts with my truth. I disinfected the floors of your emotions with my peace. I opened the curtains of your perspective and let in the light of my presence. Your house is clean. Your heart is clean. You are forgiven. You are purified. You are made new. But now you have to accept it. You have to stop living like someone who is still dirty. You have to stop thinking like someone who is still guilty. You have to stop acting like someone who is still disqualified. I am not saying that you are perfect. I am not saying that you will never be tempted again. I am not saying that you will never make another mistake. You are my child. You are loved. You are mine, but you are also human. You are still living in a fallen world. You are still fighting a very real battle. You are still going to face moments where you feel weak, where you stumble, where you fall. But here's what I want you to understand. Falling does not disqualify you. Struggling does not disqualify you. Being human does not disqualify you. What disqualifies you is refusing to get back up. What disqualifies you is deciding that the fall defines you more than my grace does. What disqualifies you is believing the lie that you have failed too many times for me to still want you. I am going to be with you every single day. I am going to lift you up every single time you fall. I am going to help you keep moving forward even when you feel like you do not have the strength to take another step, because I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. I did not invest this much in your freedom to let you go back into bondage. I did not tear out all those curses just to watch you replant them with your own hands. You are going to keep fighting. You are going to hold my hand and you are going to keep walking forward. And if you accept the challenge of seeking me every single day, if you commit to loving me with all the strength of your soul and your mind and your heart, if you surrender your life to me completely and stop trying to control everything on your own, then I am going to be with you always. I am going to be ready to lift you up. I am going to be ready to help you keep going, even when you fail again, even when you fall into the same mud pit that you thought you had finally climbed out of. I understand that when you go to war with your enemies, they are going to try to drag you down. They are going to try to push you into the mud. They are going to try to humiliate you. They are going to stand over you and mock you and point at your dirty face and say, "Look at you. You thought you were free. You thought you were clean. You thought you were changed, but you are still the same. You are still weak. You are still broken. You are still a failure." But when that happens, I want you to do one thing. Lift your eyes to me. Do not look at the mud on your hands. Do not look at the enemy standing over you laughing. Do not look at the people around you who are watching and judging and whispering about how you fell again. Look at me, because I am the one who sent you into the battle. I am the one who commanded you to fight. I am the one who is responsible for making sure you are cleaned up, strengthened, restored, and sent back out again. And I will do it. Every single time. No matter how many times you fall. No matter how dirty you get. No matter how hopeless it feels. That is the relationship I am offering you. Not a relationship where you have to be perfect to stay in my presence. Not a relationship where one mistake costs you everything. Not a relationship where I only love you when you are performing well and doing everything right. But a relationship where you are held, where you are carried, where you are loved unconditionally even in your weakest moments. Especially in your weakest moments. Your enemies are evil. They do not care about you. They have no remorse. They show no repentance. Their consciences have been silenced. They have given themselves over completely to darkness. And they are watching with envy as I cover you with a mantle of victory. They see the blessing that I am placing on your life. They see the favor that I am pouring out on you. They see the doors that I am opening. They see the windows that I am throwing wide. And it makes them furious, because they know what is coming. They know that you are about to step into a season of breakthrough that is going to change everything. And they are going to use every single weapon in their arsenal to try to stop you. They are going to attack your mind with doubt. They are going to attack your emotions with fear. They are going to attack your body with sickness. They are going to attack your relationships with conflict. They are going to attack your finances with unexpected crises. They are going to attack your peace with anxiety. They are going to attack your joy with depression. They are going to come at you from every possible angle, trying to rob you of the security that you are feeling right now as you hear my voice speaking directly into your heart. But I need you to hear me. I need you to really hear me. They can attack, but they cannot win. They can come against you, but they cannot defeat you. They can surround you, but they cannot destroy you, because I am with you. Because I am fighting for you. Because I am standing between you and every single arrow that they fire in your direction. And the blessing that I have placed on your life is stronger than every curse they try to speak over you. You love your family. I know that. I see the way your heart breaks when you think about their struggles. I see the way you pray for them in the quiet moments. I see the way you wish you could fix everything for them. Take away all their pain. Solve all their problems. Give them the breakthrough that they need. And I want you to know that your love for them moves my heart. Your prayers for them reach my ears. Your tears for them are collected in my bottle. I care about them even more than you do. I love them even more than you do. I am working in their lives even when you cannot see it. But you need to understand something. For them to triumph in life, you are going to have to fight. You are going to have to work. You are going to have to take hold of your faith and believe in my promises, even when everything around you looks like those promises are never going to come true. Because the enemy knows that I am going to bless you in a great way. He knows that the blessing on your life is not just for you. He knows that when you are blessed, your family is blessed. When you break through, they break through. When you are set free, they are set free. When you step into your destiny, you create a path for them to step into theirs. That is why the enemy is trying so hard to stop you. Because if he can keep you stuck, he can keep them stuck. If he can keep you discouraged, he can keep them discouraged. If he can keep you defeated, he can keep them defeated. But if you rise up, if you break through, if you step into everything I have called you to be, then your family is coming with you. Your breakthrough is their breakthrough. Your freedom is their freedom. Your blessing is their blessing. The enemies looked at you and they despised you. They saw how weak you were. They saw how broken you were. They saw how defeated you were. And they never imagined that you would come to me. They never imagined that you would recognize your weakness and your sin and your need for a savior. They never imagined that you would humble yourself enough to ask for help. They never imagined that I would respond the way I did. They never imagined that I would forgive you, lift you up, and prosper you. But that is exactly what I am doing. Because I do not look at you the way they look at you. I do not see what they see. I do not measure you by your failures. I do not define you by your weaknesses. I see who you are becoming. I see the purpose I planted inside you before you were born. I see the potential that is hidden beneath all the pain and all the mistakes and all the years of believing lies about yourself. And I have determined that you are going to step into that purpose. You are going to fulfill that potential. You are going to become everything I created you to be. That problem you see in front of you right now, the one that looks so big and so overwhelming and so impossible to overcome, it is not stronger than you. It is not going to defeat you. It is not going to stop the plan I have for your life. I am depositing my supernatural power inside you right now. I am filling you with strength that does not come from your own willpower, or your own effort, or your own determination. I am giving you strength that comes from heaven. Strength that does not run out. Strength that does not fail. Strength that does not depend on how you feel or what your circumstances look like. Get up. Go and tear down that obstacle. With this courage I am giving you, with this strength I am pouring into you, you are going to defeat armies. You are going to leap over walls. You are going to do things that should be impossible. You are going to look back at this moment and wonder how you ever had the faith to believe that you could do it. But you will know. You will remember. It was not your faith. It was mine. It was not your strength. It was mine. It was not your power. It was mine working through you. Tell me that you are going to do it. Tell me that you believe me. Tell me that you are ready to step into the battle with the confidence that I am fighting for you and that the victory is already secured. No bad news is going to defeat you. The doctor's diagnosis is not going to discourage you. The threat of separation in your family is not going to steal your joy. Your emotions are going to try to tell you that there is nothing left to do. They are going to try to convince you that the problems coming your way are too big to overcome. They are going to replay all the negative things that other people have said about you, all the predictions of failure, all the prophecies of doom. They are going to tell you that you will never recover from this situation, that you will never be happy again, that you will never experience peace again, that you will never feel joy again. But I brought you here to this moment to hear my word. I brought you here so you would know that I am watching over you. I brought you here so you would understand that I care deeply about everything that happens to you. I see how many negative things are threatening you right now. I see how they are coming at you from every direction. And it is not a coincidence. It is not random. They know. The forces of darkness know that you are about to receive a great blessing in your life. They know that you are on the verge of a major breakthrough. They know that you are about to step into a new season of favor and abundance and joy. And they are panicking. So they are causing problems. They are stirring up conflict. They are creating crisis after crisis, trying to overwhelm you, trying to exhaust you, trying to make you so tired and so discouraged that you give up right before you cross the finish line. They are attacking you right now, at this very moment, when you are about to achieve so many of your dreams, when you are about to see so many prayers answered, when you are about to watch me do things in your life that you have been hoping for and believing for and crying out for years. If your enemies think they are powerful, do not be afraid of them. I am more powerful. If they think they can stop what I am doing in your life, they are wrong. If they think they can steal the blessing I have prepared for you, they are mistaken. Because I am the one who opens doors, and no one can shut them. I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. I am the one who turns mourning into dancing and ashes into beauty and sorrow into joy. And what I have determined to do in your life cannot be stopped by any force in heaven or on earth or under the earth. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to prosper you. I am going to give you breakthrough in every area where you have been experiencing lack. I am going to restore what has been stolen. I am going to heal what has been broken. I am going to redeem what has been lost. I am going to resurrect what has been dead. And your enemies are going to watch it happen. They are going to see you walking in freedom. They are going to see you living in abundance. They are going to see you rejoicing in victory. And they are going to know that they failed. They are going to know that all their attacks were useless. They are going to know that they cannot defeat someone who belongs to me. I am cleaning out your house right now. I am going through every room of your heart, and I am removing the clutter. I am throwing out the old mindsets that no longer serve you. I am tearing down the altars to fear that you built when you thought I was not coming to rescue you. I am dismantling the shrines to control that you constructed when you thought you had to figure everything out on your own. I am sweeping away the debris of broken dreams and shattered hopes and disappointments that you have been holding on to like sacred relics. as if remembering your pain somehow honors it. Let it go. Let me carry it out of your house. Let me dispose of it in a place where it can never hurt you again. You do not need to keep rehearsing what broke you. You do not need to keep revisiting the moments that wounded you. You do not need to keep telling the story of how you got here as if it is the only story you have to tell. There is a new story being written right now. There is a new chapter beginning right now. There is a new season breaking open right now. And it does not look anything like the season you just walked through. I am breathing life into every room of your heart. I am speaking peace into your mind. I am pouring oil on your emotions. I am healing your memories. I am restoring your joy. I am renewing your hope. I am rebuilding your faith. I am reconstructing your confidence. I am reestablishing your identity. I am redefining your future. Everything that was broken is being put back together. Everything that was lost is being found. Everything that was stolen is being returned with interest. The walls of your thoughts have been shaken by my voice. All the structures you built to protect yourself, all the defense mechanisms you created to keep people out, all the barriers you erected to make sure you never got hurt again, I am shaking them. Not to leave you vulnerable, not to leave you exposed, not to leave you defenseless, but to replace them with something stronger. To give you walls that are built by me, walls that are fortified by my truth, walls that are guarded by my angels, walls that keep out the enemy but let in love. I have thrown out the dust and the dirt that your sufferings left behind, the residue of trauma, the stains of abuse, the marks of betrayal, the scars of rejection, the fingerprints of abandonment, all of it, gone, removed, erased. You are clean. You are forgiven. You are free. And now you have to accept it. This is the hardest part for so many of my children. They can believe that I forgive them in theory. They can accept that I love them as a concept, but they cannot receive it as a personal reality. They cannot let go of the guilt. They cannot release the shame. They cannot stop punishing themselves for things I have already covered with my blood. They keep dragging their past into their present. They keep rehearsing their failures. They keep reminding themselves of every stupid thing they ever said, and every selfish thing they ever did, and every person they ever hurt. But I need you to stop. I need you to put down the whip you have been using to beat yourself. I need you to step out of the prison cell you have been living in, even though the door has been open for years. I need you to accept the forgiveness I am offering. I need you to receive the cleansing I have already completed. I need you to believe that when I say you are clean, you are actually clean. I am not saying you are perfect. I am not saying you will never struggle again. I am not saying you will never be tempted again. You are my child. You are loved. You are forgiven. You are mine. But you are also human. You live in a world that is broken. You carry a nature that is fallen. You face an enemy who is relentless. You are going to keep fighting this battle as long as you live on this earth. But you are not fighting alone. You are not fighting in your own strength. You are not fighting with your own weapons. You are holding my hand. You are covered by my armor. You are empowered by my spirit. You are fighting from a place of victory, not for a place of victory. The battle has already been won. Now you are just walking out the reality of that victory in your everyday life. And if you accept the challenge of seeking me every single day, if you commit to loving me with all the strength of your soul and your mind and your heart, if you give me your life completely, instead of just giving me the parts you think are acceptable, then I am going to be with you always. I am going to be ready to lift you up when you fall. I am going to be ready to strengthen you when you are weak. I am going to be ready to encourage you when you are discouraged. I am going to be ready to help you keep moving forward no matter what tries to stop you, even when you fail again. Even when you fall back into that same sin that you promised me you would never commit again. Even when you say that thing you swore you would never say. Even when you go to that place you swore you would never go. Even when you think that thought you swore you would never think. I know you are not going to sin on purpose. I know you are not trying to fail. I know you are doing your best to walk in obedience and honor me with your choices. But I also know you are human. I also know you are weak. I also know there are going to be moments when the enemy catches you off guard and you stumble. And in those moments, I need you to know something. I am not surprised. I am not shocked. I am not disappointed in the way you think I am. I am not up here shaking my head and wondering why I ever chose you in the first place. I knew what I was getting when I called you. I knew every mistake you would make before you made it. I knew every time you would fall before you fell. And I chose you anyway. I called you anyway. I loved you anyway. Because my love is not based on your performance. My love is based on my character. And my character does not change based on your behavior. I understand that when you go to war with your enemies, they can knock you down. They can push you into the mud. They can humiliate you. They can make you feel dirty and ashamed and unworthy all over again. And in that moment, when you are lying there in the mud with the enemy standing over you, mocking you and telling you that you will never change, you are going to want to believe him. You are going to want to agree with his assessment. You are going to want to accept his verdict that you are hopeless and helpless and beyond repair. But that is when you lift your eyes to me. That is when you remember who sent you into the battle in the first place. That is when you remember that I am responsible for cleaning you up, strengthening you, forgiving you, and sending you back out to fight again. And I will do it. Every single time. Without hesitation. Without condemnation. Without making you feel like you have exhausted my grace or used up all my mercy or pushed me too far. This will always be true. No matter how many times you fall. No matter how dirty you get. No matter how discouraged you feel. I will always lift you up. I will always clean you off. I will always speak truth over the lies the enemy is screaming at you. I will always remind you who you are. I will always restore your identity. I will always send you back into the battle with fresh strength and renewed courage, and the absolute confidence that you are mine and nothing can separate you from my love. You have to keep going no matter what comes against you. No matter how bad the news is. No matter how scary the diagnosis is. No matter how impossible the situation looks. No matter how broken the relationship feels. No matter how empty the bank account is. No matter how dark the future appears. You have to keep going. You have to keep fighting. You have to keep believing. You have to keep holding on to my promises even when everything around you is screaming that those promises are lies. Your enemies are evil. They are ruthless. They are relentless. They have no conscience. They have no remorse. They have no compassion. They have given themselves completely over to darkness, and they are operating with one singular focus: to destroy you, to steal your joy, to kill your hope, to obliterate your faith. They are watching with envy as I cover you with a mantle of victory. They see the favor that is on your life. They see the blessing that is being prepared for you. They see the breakthrough that is coming, and it makes them furious. So they are using every weapon they have to attack you. They are coming at you from every angle. They are stirring up trouble in your relationships. They are creating chaos in your finances. They are planting doubt in your mind. They are flooding your emotions with fear. They are attacking your body with sickness. They are assaulting your peace with anxiety. They are trying to rob you of the security you are feeling right now as you hear my voice speaking directly to your heart. But here is what they do not understand. Here is what they always forget. Here is what they refuse to acknowledge. The blessing on your life is not dependent on your circumstances. The favor on your life is not determined by your feelings. The victory in your life is not contingent on your performance. Because the blessing comes from me. The favor comes from me. The victory comes from me. And I do not change based on what the enemy does or what your circumstances look like or how you feel on any given day. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises do not expire. My faithfulness does not waver. My love does not diminish. My power does not fade. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. What I have declared concerning your future will manifest. What I have determined to do in you and through you and for you cannot be stopped by any force in the universe. You are listening to me right now, and I know you understand. You love your family. I see it. I feel it. I know it. You want them to succeed. You want them to thrive. You want them to experience the fullness of everything I have for them. And you know that for that to happen, you are going to have to fight. You are going to have to work. You are going to have to take hold of your faith and believe in my promises even when you cannot see any evidence that those promises are coming true. You are going to be blessed in a great way. Your enemies know it. That is why they are trying to stop you. That is why they are attacking you so viciously right now. That is why they are coming at you with everything they have. They looked at you and they despised you. They saw your weakness. They saw your brokenness. They saw your failure. And they never imagined that you would come to me. They never imagined that you would humble yourself. They never imagined that you would recognize your need for a savior. They never imagined that you would surrender your life completely. And they definitely never imagined that I would respond the way I did. They never imagined that I would forgive you so completely. They never imagined that I would lift you up so powerfully. They never imagined that I would prosper you so abundantly. That is why I determined that you would be forgiven. That is why I determined that you would be lifted up. That is why I determined that you would be prospered. Not because you deserved it. Not because you earned it. Not because you were good enough. But because I decided that your story was going to be a testimony of my grace. I decided that your life was going to be a display of my power. I decided that your breakthrough was going to be evidence to everyone watching that I am still in the business of transforming lives and restoring hope and redeeming broken people. That problem you see in front of you right now is not stronger than you. It is not going to defeat you. It is not going to stop the plan I have for your life. I am depositing my supernatural power inside you right now. I am filling you with strength that does not come from your own natural ability. I am giving you courage that does not come from your own confidence. I am pouring wisdom into you that does not come from your own understanding. Everything you need to overcome what you are facing, I am giving you right now. Get up. Go and tear down that obstacle. Go and confront that giant. Go and face that fear. Go and have that conversation. Go and make that decision. Go and take that step. With this courage I am giving you right now. With this strength I am pouring into you right now. With this faith I am depositing inside you right now. You are going to defeat armies. You are going to leap over walls. You are going to accomplish things that should be impossible. You are going to look back at this season and marvel at what I did through you. Tell me you are going to do it. Tell me you believe me. Tell me you trust me. Tell me you are ready to step into everything I'm calling you to. I'm going to repeat this because I need you to really hear it. No bad news is going to defeat you. No negative report is going to discourage you. No doctor's diagnosis is going to steal your hope. No threat of separation in your family is going to rob your joy. No financial crisis is going to derail the plan I have for your life. Your emotions are going to try to convince you otherwise. They are going to tell you that there is nothing more you can do. They are going to tell you that the problems coming your way are too big to overcome. They are going to tell you that the negative things people have spoken over you are true. They are going to tell you that you will never recover from this situation. They are going to tell you that you will never be happy again. They are going to tell you that you have used up all your chances and exhausted all your options and reached the end of the road. But I brought you here to this moment to hear my word. I brought you here so you would know that I am watching over you. I brought you here so you would understand that I care deeply about everything that is happening in your life. I see how many negative things are threatening you right now. I see how they are surrounding you from every direction. I see how overwhelming it all feels. And I want you to know that it is not a coincidence that all of this is happening right now. It is not random that the attacks have intensified. It is not accidental that the pressure has increased. It is not coincidental that everything seems to be falling apart at the same time. The enemy knows that you are about to receive a great blessing. He knows that you are on the verge of a major breakthrough. He knows that you are about to step into a season that is going to change everything. And he is doing everything in his power to stop you from getting there. He is causing problems. He is stirring up conflict. He is creating crisis after crisis. He is attacking your peace. He is assaulting your joy. He is trying to steal your hope. He is working overtime to make you so exhausted and so discouraged and so defeated that you give up right before you cross the finish line. He knows that if he can get you to quit now, if he can get you to lose faith now, if he can get you to throw in the towel now, then he wins. Then all the progress you have made is lost. Then all the prayers you have prayed go unanswered. Then all the tears you have cried are wasted. But I am here to tell you that you are not going to quit. You are not going to give up. You are not going to let the enemy steal what I have prepared for you. Because I am giving you strength right now. I am pouring courage into you right now. I am depositing faith inside you right now. And with what I am giving you, you are going to make it through this season. You are going to overcome every obstacle. You are going to defeat every enemy. You are going to walk through every open door. You are going to step into the blessing I have prepared for you. If your enemies think they are powerful, do not fear them. If they think they can stop what I am doing, they are mistaken. If they think they can block the doors I am opening, they are wrong. Because I am the one who opens doors that no one can shut. I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. I am the one who turns impossible situations into miraculous testimonies. And what I have determined to do in your life cannot be prevented by any force in heaven or on earth. I am tearing down every single wall that the enemy has built to block your path. Every barrier that has been standing between you and your breakthrough. Every obstacle that has been preventing you from stepping into your destiny. Every hindrance that has been keeping you from experiencing the fullness of my blessing. I am tearing them down with my own hands. Not because you finally figured out how to pray the right way. Not because you finally became spiritual enough. Not because you finally earned my favor, but because I decided that this is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. The chains that have been wrapped around your dreams are being broken right now. The locks that have been keeping the doors of opportunity shut are being opened right now. The curses that have been limiting your potential are being removed right now. The lies that have been defining your identity are being replaced with truth right now. Everything is changing right now. Everything is shifting right now. Everything is being made new right now. I am cleaning your house. I am going through every room of your heart, and I am removing everything that does not belong there. The fear that has been living in the corner of your mind like an unwanted tenant. The shame that has been hiding in the closet of your memories like a dark secret. The guilt that has been sitting on your chest like a heavy weight. The unforgiveness that has been poisoning your soul like a slow-acting toxin. The bitterness that has been coloring your perspective like a filter over your eyes. The hopelessness that has been whispering lies in your ear like a constant companion. All of it. Gone. Removed. Cast out. Evicted. I am cleaning house. I am sweeping out the corners. I am scrubbing the floors. I am washing the windows. I am airing out the rooms. I am letting in the light. I am letting in the fresh air. I am letting in my presence. And when I am done, your house will be clean. Your heart will be pure. Your mind will be renewed. Your soul will be restored. I breathed life into every single room of your heart. The room where you keep your memories. I breathed life into it so that when you remember the past, you do not only see the pain, but also see my hand at work, even in the darkest moments. The room where you keep your dreams. I breathed life into it, so that the dreams you thought were dead are being resurrected right now. The room where you keep your relationships. I breathed life into it so that the connections that have been broken are being restored, and the relationships that have been toxic are being redeemed or removed. The room where you keep your hopes for the future. I breathed life into it so that you can believe again. Dream again, hope again without fear that everything is going to fall apart. I shook the walls of your thoughts with my voice. Every negative thought pattern, every toxic belief system, every destructive mindset. I am shaking them loose. I am breaking them apart. I am dismantling them piece by piece. Because they have been holding you hostage for too long. They have been limiting you for too long. They have been defining you for too long. And I am done watching you live as a prisoner inside your own mind. The dust and the dirt that your sufferings left behind, I am sweeping it all out. The residue of every painful experience, the stains of every traumatic memory, the marks of every betrayal, the scars of every rejection, the debris of every broken dream. I am gathering it all up and carrying it out of your house. And I am not just removing it. I am disposing of it in a place where it can never come back, where it can never hurt you again, where it can never define you again. You are clean. You are forgiven. You are free. Now you have to accept it. You have to stop living like someone who is still dirty. You have to stop thinking like someone who is still guilty. You have to stop acting like someone who is still bound. I am not saying you are perfect. I am not saying you will never make another mistake. I am not saying you will never struggle again. You are my child. You are loved beyond measure. You are valued beyond comprehension. You are treasured beyond imagination. But you are also human. You are still living in a fallen world. You are still fighting a real battle. You are still going to face temptation. You are still going to have moments of weakness. You are still going to stumble and fall and fail. But falling does not change my love for you. Failing does not change your identity. Stumbling does not change your destiny. Because my love is not based on your performance. Your identity is not based on your achievements. Your destiny is not based on your track record. Everything is based on me, on my character, on my faithfulness, on my unchanging nature. And I do not change based on your circumstances, or your emotions, or your behavior. You are going to keep fighting. You are going to hold my hand and keep moving forward. And if you accept the challenge of seeking me every single day, if you commit to loving me with everything you have, if you give me your whole life instead of just pieces of it, then I am going to be with you always. I am going to lift you up every time you fall. I am going to help you keep going even when you feel like you cannot take another step, even when you fail again, even when you disappoint yourself again, even when you break the same promise again. I understand that when you go to war with your enemies, they can knock you down, they can drag you through the mud, they can humiliate you, they can make you feel worthless and hopeless and beyond redemption. And in that moment, when you are lying there covered in mud with the enemy standing over you laughing and mocking and telling you that you are never going to change, you are going to lift your eyes to me, because I am the one who sent you into the battle. I am the one who is responsible for cleaning you up. I am the one who is responsible for strengthening you. I am the one who is responsible for forgiving you. I am the one who is responsible for sending you back out to fight again. And I will do it. Every single time, without fail, without hesitation, without condemnation. This will always be the way it is. This is the relationship I am offering you. This is the covenant I am making with you. This is the promise I am giving you. No matter how many times you fall, I will lift you up. No matter how dirty you get, I will clean you off. No matter how hopeless you feel, I will speak hope back into your heart. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I love. You have to keep going no matter what comes against you, no matter what the circumstances look like, no matter what people say, no matter what the enemy whispers, no matter what your emotions scream. You have to keep moving forward, because the finish line is closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than you realize. The blessing is right around the corner. And if you quit now, you will miss it. If you give up now, you will forfeit it. If you stop believing now, you will never see it manifest. Your enemies are evil. They have no conscience. They have no remorse. They have no limits to how low they will go to try to destroy you. They are watching with envy as I cover you with a mantle of victory. They see the favor on your life. They see the anointing on your head. They see the blessing in your future. And it enrages them. So they are using every weapon they have to attack you. They are coming at you from every direction. They are trying to overwhelm you with problems and crisis and chaos. But here's what they do not understand. The blessing on your life is not something they can steal. The favor on your life is not something they can block. The victory in your life is not something they can prevent. because it all comes from me. And I am greater than every enemy you face. I am stronger than every force that comes against you. I am more powerful than every attack that is launched in your direction. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. What I have decreed concerning your future will manifest. What I have determined to do in you and through you and for you cannot be stopped. Not by the enemy. Not by your circumstances. Not by your past. Not by your mistakes. Not by anything in heaven or on earth. You are listening to me, and I know you understand. You love your family deeply. I see it in the way you pray for them. I see it in the way you worry about them. I see it in the way you would do anything to help them succeed and thrive and experience breakthrough. And I want you to know that I love them even more than you do. I care about them even more deeply than you do. I am working in their lives even more actively than you realize. But for them to triumph, you are going to have to fight. You are going to have to work. You are going to have to take hold of your faith and believe my promises, even when you cannot see any evidence that those promises are real. Because your breakthrough is their breakthrough. Your freedom is their freedom. Your blessing is their blessing. You are not just fighting for yourself. You are fighting for everyone connected to you. You are breaking chains not just off your own life, but off the lives of your children and your grandchildren and generations yet to come. You are going to be blessed in a great way. Your enemies know it. That is why they are fighting so hard to stop you. That is why the attacks have been so intense. That is why everything seems to be falling apart at the same time. They looked at you and despised you. They saw how weak you were. They saw how broken you were. They saw how defeated you felt. And they never imagined you would come to me. They never imagined you would humble yourself. They never imagined you would surrender. And they definitely never imagined I would forgive you completely, lift you up powerfully, and prosper you abundantly. But that is exactly what I have determined to do. Not because you deserve it, but because I love you. Not because you earned it, but because I am merciful. Not because you are good enough, but because I am gracious. That problem in front of you is not stronger than you. It will not defeat you. It will not stop my plan for your life. I am depositing supernatural power inside you right now. Power that does not come from your own strength. Power that does not depend on your own ability. Power that flows from heaven directly into your spirit. Get up right now. Go and tear down that obstacle. With the courage I am giving you, with the strength I am pouring into you, with the faith I am depositing inside you, you are going to defeat armies. You are going to leap over walls. You are going to do the impossible. Tell me you will do it. I am going to repeat it. No bad news will defeat you. No doctor's diagnosis will discourage you. No threat of separation in your family will steal your joy. Your emotions will try to tell you there is nothing more to do. They will try to convince you the problems are too big. They will try to replay all the negative words people have spoken over you. They will try to convince you that you will never recover, never be happy again, never experience peace again. But I brought you here to hear my word. I brought you here so you would know I am watching over you. I brought you here so you would understand I care deeply about everything happening to you. I see how many negative things are threatening you. I see them surrounding you from every direction, and it is not a coincidence. The enemy knows you are about to receive a great blessing. He knows you are on the verge of breakthrough. He knows you are about to step into a season that changes everything. So he is causing problems. He is stirring up conflict. He is creating crisis after crisis. He is attacking right now, at this very moment, when you are about to achieve so many of your dreams. When you are about to see prayers answered. When you are about to watch me do things you have been hoping for and believing for and crying out for. If your enemies think they are powerful, do not fear them. I am more powerful. If they think they can stop what I am doing, they are wrong. What I have determined for your life cannot be prevented by any force. I am opening doors that no one can shut. I am making ways where there is no way. I am turning your mourning into dancing. And your enemies will watch it happen. They will see you walking in freedom. They will see you living in abundance. They will see you rejoicing in victory. and they will know they failed. I am pouring out my blessing upon you now, like rain from heaven, like a river that has been dammed up for years and is finally being released, like a flood that cannot be contained or controlled or stopped. The blessing is coming, the breakthrough is coming, the victory is coming, and nothing can stop it. Nothing can delay it. Nothing can diminish it. Because it is my blessing, my breakthrough, my victory, and I am giving it to you right now. Open your hands, open your heart, open your mind. Receive what I am pouring out. Stop trying to earn it. Stop trying to deserve it. Stop trying to be good enough for it. Just receive it. Just accept it. Just believe that I am doing exactly what I said I would do. I am blessing you. I am prospering you. I am lifting you up. I am setting you free. I am opening doors. I am making ways. I am turning everything around. The curse is broken. The chains are gone. The doors are open. The windows of heaven are pouring out blessing. And you are standing in the middle of it all, receiving everything I have prepared for you since before you were born. This is your moment. This is your season. This is your time. Do not let it pass you by. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt rob you. Step into everything I am giving you. Walk through every open door. Receive every blessing. Embrace every promise. Believe every word. Because I am doing something new in your life right now. Something that has never happened before. Something that will change everything. Something that will impact not just you, but everyone connected to you. Your family will be blessed because you are blessed. Your children will be free because you are free. Your future will be secured because you trusted me. Do you see what I am doing? I am not just giving you a temporary fix. I am not just putting a band-aid on a wound that needs surgery. I am not just rearranging the furniture in your house while leaving the foundation cracked and unstable. I am rebuilding you from the ground up. I am tearing out every rotten beam and replacing it with something solid. I am removing every weak stone and setting in something that can bear the weight of everything I am about to build on top of it. The blessings I am pouring out on you are not fragile. They are not conditional. They are not going to disappear the moment you make a mistake or have a bad day. These are blessings that are rooted in my character, not your performance. These are blessings that flow from my nature, not your worthiness. These are blessings that come from my decision to love you unconditionally, not from your ability to earn my approval. You have spent too many years trying to earn what I have been freely offering all along. You have exhausted yourself trying to be good enough, trying to pray enough, trying to serve enough, trying to give enough, trying to do enough to finally tip the scales in your favor and convince me that you deserve my blessing. But that is not how this works. That has never been how this works. I do not bless you because you deserve it. I bless you because I decided to bless you. And my decisions are not based on your performance. They are based on my love. I am opening doors in your life that have been shut for generations. Doors that your parents could not walk through. Doors that your grandparents could not even see. Doors that have been locked by poverty, by shame, by addiction, by abuse, by every dark thing that has tried to define your family's story. But I am the one with the keys. I am the one with the authority. I am the one who decides when a door opens and when it stays shut. And I have decided that this is the generation that walks through. You are not going to repeat the same mistakes your parents made. You are not going to pass down the same trauma to your children that was passed down to you. You are not going to live out the same limited story that everyone before you lived out. Because I am breaking the cycle. I am interrupting the pattern. I am stepping into your family line, and I am declaring that enough is enough. The curse ends here. The bondage ends here. The limitation ends here. The defeat ends here. And the blessing begins. The freedom begins. The abundance begins. The joy begins. The peace begins. The victory begins. Right here. Right now. With you. Because you said yes. Because you humbled yourself. Because you came to me and you admitted that you could not do this on your own. Because you surrendered control and you trusted me to do what you could never do for yourself. I am not just changing your circumstances. I am changing your identity. I am not just fixing your problems. I am transforming who you are at the core. I am not just answering your prayers. I am recreating you from the inside out. Because the blessing I have for you requires a version of you that does not exist yet. It requires a version of you that believes differently, thinks differently, speaks differently, acts differently. It requires a version of you that has been set free from all the lies and all the fears and all the limitations that have been holding you back. And that version of you is being formed right now, as you hear my voice, as you receive my truth, as you let go of the old and embrace the new. You are becoming someone new, someone stronger, someone braver, someone more confident in my love and my power and my faithfulness, someone who does not back down when the enemy comes, someone who does not give up when things get hard, someone who does not lose faith when the breakthrough takes longer than expected. This is who you are becoming. This is who you already are in my eyes. And I need you to start seeing yourself the way I see you. I need you to stop looking in the mirror and seeing all your failures and all your weaknesses and all your flaws. I need you to start looking in the mirror and seeing my son, my daughter, my beloved child, my chosen one, my warrior, my overcomer, my testimony in the making. Because that is who you are. Not because you achieved it, but because I declared it. Not because you earned it, but because I gave it to you. Not because you were good enough, but because I made you righteous through my blood. Your identity is not based on what you have done. It is based on what I have done for you. And what I have done cannot be undone by your mistakes or your struggles or your moments of weakness. I am throwing open the windows of heaven over your life. Not a crack, not just a sliver, but wide open, fully open, completely open, so that the blessings I have been storing up for you can pour out without restriction, so that the provision I have been holding back can flood your life without limitation, so that the favor I have been reserving for you can overflow in every area where you have been experiencing drought. You have been living under a closed heaven for too long. You have been praying prayers that felt like they were bouncing off the ceiling. You have been crying out for breakthrough that seemed like it was never going to come. You have been believing for miracles that looked like they were reserved for everyone else but you. But that season is over. The windows are open. The floodgates are released. The dam has burst. And everything I have been holding back is about to come rushing into your life all at once. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the blessing to come in a measure you have never experienced before? Are you ready for doors to open that you did not even know existed? Are you ready for favor to show up in places where you have always experienced rejection? Are you ready for provision to come from sources you never imagined? Are you ready for relationships to be restored that you thought were dead and buried? Are you ready for dreams to resurrect that you had given up on years ago? Because it is coming. It is already in motion. It is already on its way. And nothing can stop it. Nothing can delay it. Nothing can diminish it. The windows are open. The blessing is pouring out. And you are standing right underneath the downpour. All you have to do is open your hands and receive it. All you have to do is open your heart and believe it. All you have to do is open your mouth and declare it. Say it out loud. The blessing of the Lord is upon me. The favor of the Lord is on my life. The breakthrough of the Lord is coming into my situation. The provision of the Lord is meeting every need I have. The healing of the Lord is flowing through my body. The peace of the Lord is guarding my mind. The joy of the Lord is filling my heart. The presence of the Lord is surrounding me. The power of the Lord is working through me. Speak it until you believe it. Declare it until it manifests. Proclaim it until you see it with your own eyes, because the words you speak have power. The declarations you make have authority. The truth you confess has the ability to shift your reality. So stop speaking defeat. Stop declaring lack. Stop proclaiming fear. And start speaking what I am speaking over you. Start declaring what I am decreeing concerning you. Start proclaiming what I am promising to you. I am cleaning your house. I am going room by room, corner by corner, closet by closet. I am opening every drawer that you have kept shut because you were ashamed of what was inside. I am looking under every bed where you have been hiding the things you did not want anyone to see. I am pulling back every curtain that you have drawn closed to keep out the light. Because I want to clean every part of you. I want to purify every corner of your heart. I want to sanctify every room of your soul. You cannot have a clean house if you are only letting me clean the living room while you keep the bedroom locked. You cannot have a pure heart if you are only giving me access to the parts you think are acceptable, while hiding the parts you think are too dark, or too dirty, or too shameful. I want all of you. I want access to every room. I want permission to clean every corner. I want authority to remove everything that does not belong in the house of someone who is called by my name. Let me in. Stop locking doors. Stop hiding things. Stop pretending that certain parts of your life are off limits to my love and my grace and my transforming power. There is nothing in you that is too dark for my light to penetrate. There is nothing in you that is too dirty for my blood to cleanse. There is nothing in you that is too broken for my hands to restore. But you have to let me in. You have to open the doors. You have to give me access. I am breathing life into places that have been dead for years. The dreams you gave up on. The hopes you buried. The desires you killed because you did not think they would ever come true. The parts of your heart that you shut down because the pain of disappointment was too much to bear. The areas of your life that you declared off limits because you were tired of being hurt and let down and crushed under the weight of unmet expectations. I am resurrecting all of it. I am breathing on dry bones and watching them come back to life. I am speaking to dead dreams and commanding them to rise. I am calling forth the things that you thought were lost forever, because nothing is lost to me. Nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is too far gone for me to restore. I am the God who raises the dead. I am the God who calls things that are not as though they were. I am the God who specializes in resurrection and restoration and redemption. Your dream of having a healthy family, the one you gave up on when the fighting and the dysfunction and the pain became too much, I am resurrecting it. Your hope for financial stability, the one you buried when the bills kept piling up, and the creditors kept calling, and the stress kept mounting, I am restoring it. Your desire for meaningful work that makes you feel fulfilled and valued and purposeful, the one you killed when you settled for a job that pays the bills but drains your soul, I am reviving it. Your longing for a relationship that is built on trust and respect and genuine love, the one you abandoned when you got tired of being disappointed and betrayed and taken for granted, I am renewing it. I am breathing life into all of it. Right now, as you hear my voice, as you receive my word, as you let go of the cynicism and the disappointment and the resignation that have been protecting your heart from hoping again. Because hope is not foolish. Faith is not naive. Believing that I can do what I said I would do is not setting yourself up for failure. It is positioning yourself for breakthrough. I am shaking the walls of your thoughts, the structures you built to keep yourself safe, the beliefs you adopted to protect yourself from being hurt again, the mindsets you developed to explain why good things happen to other people but not to you, the thought patterns that have been running on autopilot for so long that you do not even realize they are there, quietly shaping every decision you make and every expectation you have and every opportunity you walk away from because you do not believe you deserve it. I am shaking all of it loose. I am dismantling the lies you have been believing about yourself. The lie that says you are not good enough. The lie that says you are too damaged to be used. The lie that says you have made too many mistakes to have a bright future. The lie that says you are destined to repeat the same patterns as everyone before you. The lie that says you will never amount to anything. The lie that says you are unlovable. The lie that says you are a burden. The lie that says you are too much, or not enough, or fundamentally flawed in some way that disqualifies you from experiencing the fullness of my blessing. Every single one of those lies is being torn down right now. Every false belief is being exposed for what it is. Every toxic thought pattern is being interrupted. Because I am speaking truth over you. I am declaring who you really are. I am reminding you what you were created for. I am calling you by your true name, not the name that the enemy has been using to define you. not the name that your past has been using to limit you, not the name that your pain has been using to imprison you. Your true name is beloved. Your true name is chosen. Your true name is forgiven. Your true name is redeemed. Your true name is restored. Your true name is blessed. Your true name is victorious. Your true name is free. And I need you to start answering to that name. I need you to stop responding when the enemy calls you by the old name. I need you to stop agreeing when your thoughts try to label you with words like failure, or worthless, or hopeless. I need you to start identifying with who I say you are, not with who you used to be, or who you feel like, or who the world has told you that you are. I have thrown out the dust and the dirt that your sufferings left behind. I have cleaned out the residue of every painful experience. I have washed away the stains of every trauma. I have removed the marks of every betrayal. I have healed the scars of every rejection, not by pretending they never happened, not by erasing your memory, not by denying the reality of what you went through, but by redeeming it, by taking what was meant to destroy you and using it to develop you, by taking what was meant to break you and using it to build you, by taking what was meant to end your story and using it as a chapter that sets up the comeback that no one saw coming. Your pain has not been wasted. Your suffering has not been meaningless. Your struggles have not been in vain. I have been using all of it to prepare you for what is coming. I have been using the wilderness to train you for the promised land. I have been using the battle to make you into a warrior. I have been using the pressure to turn you into a diamond. I have been using the fire to refine you into gold. And now that the process is complete, now that the preparation is finished, now that the training is over, I am ready to release you into everything I have been preparing you for. You are clean, not because you cleaned yourself up, but because I cleaned you. You are forgiven, not because you forgave yourself, but because I forgave you. You are free, not because you broke the chains yourself, but because I broke them for you. And now you have to accept it. You have to stop living like someone who is still in bondage. You have to stop thinking like someone who is still condemned. You have to stop acting like someone who is still under the curse. The curse is broken. The chains are gone. The prison door is open. You are free. Completely free. Totally free. Permanently free. And that freedom is not something you have to maintain through your own effort, or guard through your own vigilance, or protect through your own strength. That freedom is maintained by me. It is guarded by me. It is protected by me, because it is my gift to you. And I do not give gifts that are conditional or temporary or fragile. I give gifts that last, gifts that endure, gifts that cannot be taken away by the enemy or lost through your mistakes or forfeited because you had a bad day. This is the hardest thing for you to accept. Not that I love you. You can believe that in theory. Not that I forgive you. You can accept that as a concept. But that I actually see you as clean. That I actually declare you righteous. That I actually call you blameless. That when I look at you, I do not see all the mistakes you made yesterday, or all the struggles you are facing right now, or all the ways you might fail tomorrow. I see my beloved child. I see my chosen one. I see someone who is covered by my blood, and clothed in my righteousness, and sealed with my spirit. That is what I see when I look at you. And I need you to start seeing yourself through my eyes. I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your past or your pain or your mistakes. I need you to start looking at yourself through the lens of my love and my grace and my transforming power. Because the way you see yourself determines how you live. If you see yourself as dirty, you will live like someone who does not deserve to be clean. If you see yourself as guilty, you will live like someone who is waiting for the other shoe to drop. If you see yourself as bound, you will live like someone who is still in chains even though the prison door is wide open. But if you see yourself the way I see you, if you embrace the identity I have given you, if you accept the truth I am speaking over you, then you will live like someone who is free. You will walk with your head held high. You will make decisions with confidence. You will face challenges without fear. You will step into opportunities without hesitation. You will love without holding back. You will dream without limiting yourself. You will believe without doubting. I am not saying you are perfect. I am not saying you will never struggle. I am not saying you will never face temptation or have moments of weakness or make mistakes. You are still human. You are still living in a fallen world. You are still carrying a nature that wars against my spirit. But you are not fighting that battle alone. You are not relying on your own strength. You are not trying to overcome in your own power. You are holding my hand every step of the way. When you feel strong, you are holding my hand. When you feel weak, you are holding my hand. When you are winning, you are holding my hand. When you are losing, you are holding my hand. When you are full of faith, you are holding my hand. When you are full of doubt, you are holding my hand. My hand never lets go of yours. My grip never loosens. My hold never weakens. Because I am committed to you in a way that does not fluctuate based on your performance. I understand that when you go to war with your enemies, they are going to fight dirty. They are going to use every weapon they have. They are going to attack you at your weakest point. They are going to wait until you are tired and vulnerable and distracted, and then they are going to strike. They are going to knock you down. They are going to drag you through the mud. They are going to stand over you and mock you and tell you that you are never going to win this battle, that you are never going to overcome this weakness, that you are never going to break free from this pattern. But when that happens, when you find yourself face down in the mud with the enemy laughing over you and your own thoughts condemning you and your emotions telling you that you should just give up, I want you to do one thing. Lift your eyes to me, not to the enemy, not to the people watching, not to your own failures, to me. Because I am the one who sent you into the battle. I am the one who equipped you for the fight. I am the one who is responsible for making sure you get back up, and I will make sure you get back up. I will reach down into the mud, and I will pull you out. I will wash you off. I will speak truth over the lies the enemy is screaming at you. I will remind you who you are. I will restore your confidence. I will renew your strength. I will send you back into the battle with fresh courage and renewed faith and the absolute certainty that you are going to win, because I am fighting for you. This will happen again and again. This is not a one-time thing. This is the pattern of your relationship with me. You fight. You fall. You lift your eyes. I lift you up. You fight again. This is how it works. This is how it has always worked. This is how it will always work. Because I did not call you to a life of perfection. I called you to a life of dependence. Dependence on me. Trust in me. Reliance on me. Not on your own strength or your own goodness or your own ability to get it right. You have to keep going no matter what comes against you. No matter how bad the news is. No matter how impossible the situation looks. No matter how many times you have failed at this same thing before. You have to keep getting up. You have to keep moving forward. You have to keep believing that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I said I would do. Your enemies are evil. They are ruthless. They are relentless. They do not play fair. They do not show mercy. They do not stop attacking just because you are tired or hurt or struggling. They are watching you with envy because they see the mantle of victory I have placed on your shoulders. They see the favor that is resting on your life. They see the blessing that is being prepared for you. And it makes them furious. So they are attacking with everything they have. They are attacking your mind. They are flooding your thoughts with doubt and fear and confusion. They are replaying your past failures on a loop, trying to convince you that you are never going to change. They are magnifying your present struggles, trying to make you believe that this is as good as it gets. They are painting a dark picture of your future, trying to steal your hope and kill your dreams and destroy your faith. They are attacking your emotions. They are stirring up anxiety and depression and anger and bitterness. They are triggering old wounds. They are opening up scars that you thought had healed. They are bringing people into your life who remind you of painful experiences from your past. They are creating situations that make you feel overwhelmed and out of control and utterly helpless. They are attacking your body. They are coming against your health with sickness and disease and chronic pain. They are depleting your energy. They are disrupting your sleep. They are creating physical symptoms that distract you from your purpose and drain you of the strength you need to keep fighting. They are attacking your relationships. They are stirring up conflict with the people you love. They are creating misunderstandings and miscommunications and unnecessary drama. They are bringing people into your life who look like friends, but are really enemies in disguise. They are trying to isolate you, trying to make you feel alone, trying to cut you off from the support system you need. They are attacking your finances. They are creating unexpected expenses and financial emergencies and situations that drain your resources and create stress and anxiety and fear about your ability to provide for yourself and your family. They are attacking your peace. They are creating chaos and crisis and constant disruption. They are making it hard for you to rest, hard for you to relax, hard for you to find any moment of quiet in the middle of the storm. They are attacking your joy. They are stealing the moments that should make you happy. They are tainting the experiences that should bring you pleasure. They are robbing you of the ability to celebrate the good things in your life because you are too worried about all the bad things that might be coming. But here is what they do not understand. Here is what they always forget. Here is what they refuse to accept. They cannot win. They can attack, but they cannot defeat you. They can surround you, but they cannot destroy you. They can knock you down, but they cannot keep you down, because I am with you, and I am greater than every force that comes against you. The blessing on your life is not dependent on your circumstances. It does not go away when things get hard. It does not disappear when you make a mistake. It does not diminish when the enemy attacks, because the blessing comes from me. It flows from my character, not from your performance. It is rooted in my love, not in your worthiness. It is secured by my faithfulness, not by your ability to hold on to it. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises do not have an expiration date. My faithfulness does not waver when you waver. My love does not fluctuate when your faith fluctuates. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. What I have decreed concerning your future will manifest. What I have determined to do in you and through you and for you cannot be stopped by any enemy or any circumstance or any mistake you make. You are listening to me right now, and I know you understand. I know your heart is receiving this word. I know something is shifting inside you as you hear the truth of who I am and who you are and what I am doing in your life. I know you love your family. I see how much you care about them. I see how deeply you want them to succeed and thrive and experience breakthrough. I see the way you pray for them, the way you worry about them, the way you would do anything to help them. And I want you to know that I love them even more than you do. I care about them even more deeply than you do. I am working in their lives in ways you cannot see. I am moving in their hearts in ways you cannot measure. I am answering prayers that you do not even know you prayed. I am opening doors that you do not even know exist. I am preparing blessings that you cannot even imagine. But for them to step into everything I have for them, you are going to have to step into everything I have for you. Because you are connected. Your breakthrough creates a pathway for their breakthrough. Your freedom creates space for their freedom. Your blessing becomes a catalyst for their blessing. You are not just fighting for yourself, you are fighting for your children. You are fighting for your spouse. You are fighting for your parents. You are fighting for your siblings. You are fighting for generations that have not even been born yet. When you break a generational curse off your life, you break it off their lives too. When you step into a new level of blessing, you create access for them to step into that same level. When you overcome an obstacle, you show them that it can be overcome. When you walk through a door that has been closed to your family for generations, you prove that those doors can be opened. That is why the enemy is fighting so hard to stop you. Because if he can keep you stuck, he can keep your whole family stuck. If he can keep you defeated, he can keep multiple generations defeated. If he can convince you that the curse is permanent and the bondage is inevitable and the limitation is your destiny, then he wins not just against you, but against everyone connected to you. But if you rise up, if you break through, if you refuse to accept the lie that nothing can change, then everything changes. Not just for you, for all of them. Your children will grow up in a different spiritual atmosphere because you broke the curse. Your marriage will thrive in a way it never could have if you had not stepped into freedom. Your parents will experience healing in areas they thought were beyond repair because you showed them that nothing is impossible with God. Your siblings will find hope in their own battles because they watched you win yours. This is bigger than you. This is about more than just your personal comfort or your individual happiness. This is about breaking chains off an entire bloodline. This is about shifting the spiritual climate of your family tree. This is about changing the trajectory of generations. You are going to be blessed in a great way. I keep saying it because I need you to believe it. Your enemies know it. They saw it before you did. They have been watching from the shadows as I have been preparing this blessing. They have been listening in the spiritual realm as I have been decreeing your breakthrough. They have been witnessing my hand at work in your life even when you could not see it. And they are terrified because they know what is about to happen. They know that when this blessing manifests, when this breakthrough comes, when this door opens, everything is going to change. So they are throwing everything they have at you right now. They are attacking with an intensity that feels overwhelming. They are creating chaos and crisis and conflict at every turn. They are stirring up problems in areas that were fine yesterday. They are bringing challenges that feel impossible to overcome. They are making you question everything you thought you knew about yourself and your faith and your future. But do not be fooled. The intensity of the attack is actually proof that the blessing is close. The enemy does not waste his energy attacking people who are not a threat. He does not deploy his forces against people who are not about to break through. He does not invest this much effort in stopping people who are going to stay stuck anyway. The fact that he is coming at you this hard is evidence that you are on the verge of something significant, something that scares him, something that threatens his kingdom, something that is going to set you and your family free in a way that cannot be undone. Look at what you have already overcome. Look at how far you have already come. Look at all the battles you have already won. Look at all the obstacles you have already conquered. Look at all the doors that have already opened. Look at all the ways I have already shown up for you. Look at all the prayers I have already answered. Look at all the times I have already rescued you from situations that looked hopeless. You have amnesia when it comes to my faithfulness. You remember every failure. You remember every disappointment. You remember every time you felt abandoned or overlooked or forgotten. But you forget the victories. You forget the breakthroughs. You forget the miracles. You forget the moments when I showed up at exactly the right time with exactly what you needed. You forget the times when I made a way when there was no way. You forget the doors I opened that no human could have opened. You forget the provision that came from nowhere when you were at the end of your rope. I need you to remember. I need you to look back and see my hand at work in your story. I need you to recognize that you are still here, still standing, still fighting, still believing. Not because you are so strong or so smart or so capable, but because I have been carrying you. I have been sustaining you. I have been protecting you. I have been providing for you. I have been fighting for you even when you did not know a battle was raging in the unseen realm. Every time you thought you were going to break, I held you together. Every time you thought you were going to lose everything, I preserved what mattered most. Every time you thought you were going to fall apart, I kept you intact. Every time you thought it was over, I wrote another chapter. You are not here by accident. You are not here by your own strength. You are here because I have been faithful. I have been present. I have been active in your life even when you could not feel me or see me or sense me. And if I brought you this far, do you really think I am going to abandon you now? Do you really think I am going to let you down at the moment when you need me most? Do you really think I am going to withhold the blessing I have been preparing for you all along? No. I have invested too much in you. I have worked too hard in your life. I have fought too many battles on your behalf. I have removed too many obstacles from your path. I have opened too many doors. I have silenced too many enemies. I have answered too many prayers. I am not stopping now. I am not pulling back now. I am not changing my mind now. What I started in you, I am going to finish. What I began, I am going to complete. What I promised, I am going to perform. Because I am not a man that I should lie. I am not human that I should change my mind. Have I ever spoken and failed to act? Have I ever promised and not carried it through? No. And I am not starting now. The blessing is coming. The breakthrough is happening. The doors are opening. The curse is being removed. The chains are being broken. The windows of heaven are being thrown wide open. And you are about to step into a season that is going to make up for every season of lack. A season that is going to compensate for every season of loss. A season that is going to redeem every season of pain. A season that is going to restore everything that was stolen and multiply it beyond what you had before. This is not just restoration. This is restoration with interest. This is not just getting back what you lost. This is getting back more than you lost. This is the enemy being forced to pay back 7 times what he stole. This is the years the locusts have eaten being restored in a single season. This is double for your trouble. This is beauty for ashes. This is the oil of joy for mourning. This is the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. I am turning it all around. Every area where you have experienced defeat is about to become an area of victory. Every place where you have known lack is about to become a place of abundance. Every relationship that has been broken is about to be restored or replaced with something better. Every dream that has been deferred is about to be fulfilled. Every promise that has been delayed is about to manifest. Every prayer that has seemed unanswered is about to be answered in a way that exceeds what you asked for. You are about to see my goodness in ways you have never seen it before. You are about to experience my power in ways you have never experienced it before. You are about to witness my faithfulness in ways you have never witnessed it before. You are about to know my love in ways you have never known it before. Because I am about to show up in your life in a way that leaves no doubt, no question, no uncertainty about who I am and what I am capable of doing. When this blessing manifests, when this breakthrough comes, when this door opens, everyone who has been watching your life is going to know that I am God. They are going to know that you serve a God who is faithful. They are going to know that you have a Father who keeps his promises. They are going to know that you are covered by a love that never fails and never quits and never gives up on you. Your testimony is going to glorify me. Your story is going to point people to me. Your breakthrough is going to give hope to people who are still fighting battles that look impossible. Your freedom is going to inspire people who are still living in bondage. Your restoration is going to encourage people who have given up on the idea that things can ever get better. Your blessing is going to be evidence that I am still in the business of transforming lives and changing stories and doing the impossible. That is why the enemy is fighting so hard to stop it. Because your breakthrough is not just about you. It is about everyone who is going to be impacted by your testimony. It is about everyone who is going to find hope in your story. It is about everyone who is going to come to know me because they saw what I did in your life. The enemy knows that if he can keep you stuck, he can keep all of them stuck too. But if you break through, if you overcome, if you step into everything I have for you, then you become a weapon in my hands. You become a living testimony. You become walking proof that I am who I say I am. So keep fighting, keep believing, keep pressing forward, keep holding on to my promises, keep declaring my word over your life. Keep trusting me even when you cannot see the way forward. Keep walking even when the path is dark. Keep moving even when you are tired. Keep going even when it feels like nothing is changing. Because everything is changing. In the unseen realm, everything is shifting. The spiritual atmosphere over your life is being transformed. The forces that have been working against you are being pushed back. The doors that have been locked are being unlocked. The chains that have been binding you are being broken. The curse that has been limiting you is being removed. The blessing that has been waiting for you is being released. You cannot see it yet with your natural eyes, but it is happening. It is real. It is in motion. And very soon, what is happening in the spiritual realm is going to break through into your physical reality. Very soon, you are going to see with your own eyes what I have been doing behind the scenes. Very soon, you are going to experience the manifestation of every promise I have spoken over you. Write in your book of prayer. Write down the names of the people you love. Write down what you want me to do for them. I know their situations already. I know their struggles. I know their needs. I know their hearts. I know their thoughts. But I want you to put your faith to work. I want you to learn to pray with purpose. I want you to focus your intercession on what really matters. I want you to stop wasting your prayer time on trivial things and start praying for the things that have eternal significance. Pray for their salvation. Pray for their freedom. Pray for their healing. Pray for their restoration. Pray for their protection. Pray for their blessing. Pray for them to come to know me in a real and personal way. Pray for them to experience my love. Pray for them to discover their purpose. Pray for them to step into their calling. Pray for them to break free from every chain that has been holding them back. Pray for them to receive everything I have prepared for them. Your prayers have power. Your intercession matters. Your declarations make a difference. When you pray for your family, when you stand in the gap for them, when you believe on their behalf, when you declare my promises over them, things shift in the spiritual realm. Doors open, chains break, hearts soften, eyes are opened, ears are unstopped, minds are renewed, lives are transformed. Do not stop praying. Do not grow weary in intercession. Do not give up on the people you love just because you do not see immediate results. Some things take time. Some breakthroughs require persistent prayer. Some victories are won through consistent intercession. Keep praying, keep believing, keep declaring, keep standing in faith. Because your prayers are not falling on deaf ears. I hear every word. I collect every tear. I see every act of faith. And I am answering in ways you cannot yet see. Although everyone around you may tremble with fear because of the signs they see, you and your family do not need to fear. I am not going to leave you. I am not going to abandon you. I am not going to forsake you. No matter what happens in the world, no matter how dark things get, no matter how chaotic the times become, you are safe in my hands. Your family is protected under my wings. Your future is secure in my plans. You need to be prepared. While others are consumed by fear, you are going to see great miracles. While others are falling apart, you are going to stand strong. While others are losing hope, you are going to be filled with faith. While others are drowning in anxiety, you are going to walk in peace. Because you know me, because you trust me, because you have learned to rest in my faithfulness. The trumpets are sounding. The time of your freedom is approaching. But right now, in this moment, I need you to pray. I need you to believe. I need you to fight. I need you to live. Do not be scared by what might come. Trust in my word. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is too hard for me. Nothing is beyond my ability to handle. Tell me that you love me. I love to hear it from you. It pleases my heart when you express your love for me. My love heals you. My affection calms you. My hand holds you. My hand guides you. My hand lifts you. My presence surrounds you. My Holy Spirit fills you in such a way that you are immersed in a river of pure and crystal clear waters, and you feel so happy. It has been so long since you felt this kind of happiness. It has been so long since you felt this protected. It has been so long since you felt this loved. You went through a season of struggles and loneliness. You felt abandoned. You felt forgotten. But that is behind you now. You are going to forget it. You are going to leave it in the past where it belongs. I am coming to you now to give you strength. I am coming to remove the discouragement that has been making your soul sick. From this moment forward, my promises are not going to depart from your lips. You are going to speak them. You are going to remember them. You are going to declare them over your life. When you feel alone, you are going to shout that I am with you every single day. When you feel tired and weighed down by worry, you are going to come to me for the rest that your heart needs. Remember every single day that I am your shepherd. You will lack nothing. I have in my hands the perfect provision, so that you will have need of nothing. I am your path to salvation. My divine presence drives away all fear from your life. I am establishing your roots next to a river of living waters, and your fruit will be a blessing to your family, and many more. If you are looking for something real and eternal, if you need someone to love you truly, here I am. The day you feel like crying without reason or explanation, you will come to take refuge in my love. You have no other option. Many will offer you affection, but they expect something in return. They always ask and demand more from you. They show you patience and friendship. They promise you happiness, but they abandon you when you no longer have anything to give. There is no being in this world that can give you what I give you: love, peace, healing, unbreakable faithfulness. Come and receive now this blessing. It is yours. It is free. I am not selling it to you. I do not need your money. I want your heart. I want your faith. I want your loyalty and your surrender. I want your unbreakable desire to leave the bad in the past and start a new stage by my hand. Extend your faith toward a new future. Wait with confidence. Have patience. Tell me with your own lips, I surrender my being. My God, I commit to believe in your word with all my heart. And I respond to you, my daughter, my son. I receive your faith. Prepare yourself now for a marvelous rain of blessings that I will pour out on you. The rain is coming. Can you feel it? Can you sense it in the spiritual atmosphere? Can you discern the shift that is happening right now? The drought is ending. The dry season is over. The time of lack is behind you. The clouds are gathering. The heavens are opening. The rain is about to fall. And it is not going to be a light sprinkle. It is not going to be a gentle mist. It is going to be a downpour. It is going to be a flood. It is going to be a deluge of blessing that overwhelms you in the best possible way. You have been standing in the desert for so long that you forgot what rain feels like. You have been surviving on so little for so long that you do not even know how to imagine abundance. You have been rationing and scraping by and making do with barely enough for so long that the idea of overflow seems too good to be true. But I am about to remind you what it feels like to be blessed beyond measure. I am about to show you what it looks like to have more than enough. I am about to prove to you that I am a God of abundance, not scarcity. A God of overflow, not just barely enough. When the rain starts to fall, do not run for cover. Do not try to protect yourself from it. Do not hide from the blessing. Stand in it. Open your hands. Open your heart. Open your mouth. Let it soak you. Let it drench you. Let it saturate every part of your being. Let it fill every empty place. Let it water every dry area. Let it bring life to every place that has felt dead. This rain is not just water. It is provision. It is favor. It is opportunity. It is relationship. It is healing. It is restoration. It is breakthrough. It is everything you have been praying for and crying out for and waiting for. And it is falling on you right now. Not because you deserved it, not because you earned it, but because I love you, because I am faithful, because I keep my promises, because I decided that this is your season to be blessed. Receive it. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not disqualify yourself from it. Do not convince yourself that it is too good to be true. It is true. It is real. It is happening. And it is for you. All of it. Every drop. Every blessing. Every open door. Every answered prayer. Every miracle. Every breakthrough. It is all for you. Because you are mine. Because I chose you. Because I love you with an everlasting love. Your life is about to change. Your story is about to take a turn that you did not see coming. Your situation is about to shift in a way that defies natural explanation. Your family is about to experience breakthrough that has been generations in the making. Your finances are about to increase in ways that do not make sense according to the economy or the job market or any natural circumstance. Your relationships are about to be healed and restored in ways that only I can orchestrate. Your health is about to improve beyond what the doctors said was possible. Your mind is about to find peace that you have not experienced in years. Your heart is about to overflow with joy that has been absent for far too long. This is not wishful thinking. This is not positive affirmation. This is not name it and claim it theology. This is me, your Father, your Creator, your Redeemer, your Provider, your Healer, your Deliverer, speaking over you and declaring what I am about to do in your life. This is my word. This is my promise. This is my decree. And what I have spoken will come to pass. Not might come to pass. Not could come to pass if certain conditions are met. Will come to pass. Because I said it. Because I declared it. Because I decreed it. And my word does not return to me void. It accomplishes everything I send it to do. So stop doubting. Stop wavering. Stop going back and forth between faith and fear. Make a decision right now. Decide that you are going to believe me. Decide that you are going to trust my word more than you trust your circumstances. Decide that you are going to hold on to my promises even when everything around you seems to contradict them. Decide that you are going to walk by faith, not by sight. Decide that you are going to live like someone who is blessed even before you see the manifestation of the blessing. Because that is what faith is. Faith is not waiting until you can see the evidence before you believe. Faith is believing even when you cannot see any evidence. Faith is trusting even when nothing makes sense. Faith is declaring the victory even while you are still in the battle. Faith is praising me for the breakthrough even before the breakthrough manifests. Faith is thanking me for the answer even while you are still in the middle of the problem. And when you operate in that kind of faith, when you choose to believe me regardless of what your eyes see, or your circumstances say, or your emotions feel, you activate my power in your life. You position yourself to receive everything I have prepared for you. You align yourself with my plans and my purposes and my promises. You open the door for the supernatural to invade your natural circumstances and transform everything. That is the kind of faith I am looking for. Not perfect faith, not giant faith, not faith that never struggles or doubts or wrestles, but persistent faith, stubborn faith, faith that refuses to let go, faith that keeps holding on even when it is hard, faith that keeps believing even when it hurts, faith that keeps trusting even when it does not understand, faith that says, God, I do not know how you are going to do this, but I know that you are going to do it. I do not know when it is going to happen, but I know that it is going to happen. I cannot see the way forward, but I know that you are making a way. That is the faith that moves my heart. That is the faith that releases my power. That is the faith that brings the breakthrough. Not because the faith itself has power, but because that kind of faith connects you to me. And I have all power. I have all authority. I have all resources. I have all wisdom. I have all ability. And when your faith connects you to me, when your trust links you to my power, when your belief aligns you with my purposes, then nothing is impossible. The mountains in your life are about to be moved. The giants in your path are about to fall. The walls that have been blocking you are about to crumble. The Red Seas that have been trapping you are about to part. The Jordan rivers that have been stopping your progress are about to dry up so you can walk across on dry ground. The Jerichos that have seemed impenetrable are about to collapse at the sound of your shout. Every impossible situation you are facing right now has an expiration date. The problem that feels permanent is temporary. The struggle that seems endless is about to end. The battle that looks unwinnable is about to be won. The sickness that appears incurable is about to be healed. The relationship that seems irreparably broken is about to be restored. The financial crisis that feels insurmountable is about to be resolved. The door that has been closed for years is about to swing open. I am not saying it is going to be easy. I am not saying it is going to happen overnight. I am not saying you are not going to have to fight for it, or work for it, or press into me for it. But I am saying it is going to happen. I am saying the breakthrough is coming. I am saying the victory is assured. I am saying the blessing is on its way. I am saying your story is not over. I am saying your best days are not behind you. I am saying the best is yet to come. So hold on. Do not give up now. Do not quit when you are this close. Do not walk away when you are on the verge of breakthrough. Do not stop believing when the answer is about to manifest. Do not stop praying when the miracle is about to happen. Do not stop fighting when the victory is within reach. Do not stop pressing forward when you are about to cross the finish line. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than you realize. The answer is right around the corner. The miracle is about to manifest. The door is about to open. The blessing is about to be released. The curse is about to be broken. The chain is about to snap. The prison door is about to swing open. The bondage is about to end. The freedom is about to begin. And when it happens, when you step into that place of blessing and freedom and victory, you are going to look back at this season and you are going to understand why it had to be this way. You are going to see why the process took as long as it did. You are going to recognize why the preparation was so intense. You are going to appreciate why the testing was so thorough. Because the blessing I am preparing for you is bigger than anything you have experienced before. And you needed to be made ready for it. You needed to be strengthened for it. You needed to be transformed into someone who could handle it and steward it, and not be destroyed by it. Some blessings require a bigger you. Some breakthroughs require a stronger you. Some levels require a wiser you. Some doors require a more mature you. And that is what I've been doing in you during this season that has felt so long and so hard. I have been growing you. I have been developing you. I have been preparing you. I have been making you ready for what I have been making ready for you. The blessing is not the only thing that has been in process. You have been in process too. The door is not the only thing that has been getting ready to open. You have been getting ready to walk through it. The breakthrough is not the only thing that has been building. You have been being built into someone who can sustain the breakthrough and not lose it the way you lost things in the past. This time is different. This season is different. This blessing is different. This breakthrough is different. Because you are different. You are not the same person you were when you started praying for this. You are not the same person you were when you first believed for this. You are not the same person you were when this trial began. You have been transformed. You have been refined. You have been purified. You have been strengthened. You have been matured. And now you are ready. Ready for the blessing. Ready for the breakthrough. Ready for the open door. Ready for the new season. Ready for everything I have been preparing for you. Ready to step into your destiny. Ready to fulfill your purpose. Ready to become everything I created you to be. Ready to do everything I called you to do. Ready to receive everything I promised to give you. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season. Do not let it pass you by. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt talk you out of it. Do not let the enemy steal what I am giving you. Step into it. Walk through the door. Receive the blessing. Embrace the breakthrough. Take hold of the promise. Believe the word. Trust the process. Follow my lead. I am with you every step of the way. My hand is on your life. My favor is on your situation. My power is working in your circumstances. My angels are assigned to your case. My spirit is moving on your behalf. My love is covering you. My grace is sustaining you. My mercy is protecting you. My faithfulness is guaranteeing the outcome. You are not alone in this. You have never been alone in this. Even when you felt alone, I was there. Even when you could not sense my presence, I was working. Even when you could not hear my voice, I was speaking. Even when you could not see my hand, I was moving. I have been with you all along, and I am going to be with you as you step into this new season. I am going to be with you as you walk through this open door. I am going to be with you as you receive this blessing. I am going to be with you as you experience this breakthrough. Because I am not just giving you a blessing and sending you on your way. I am going with you. I am leading you. I am guiding you. I am teaching you. I am showing you. I am helping you. I am strengthening you. I am empowering you. I am equipping you. I am anointing you. I am using you. I am working through you. I am manifesting my glory in you and through you and upon you. Your life is about to become a testimony of my goodness. Your story is about to become evidence of my faithfulness. Your breakthrough is about to become proof of my power. Your freedom is about to become a demonstration of my love. Your blessing is about to become a witness to the world that I am who I say I am, and I do what I said I would do. So get ready. Prepare your heart. Open your hands. Lift your eyes. Fix your gaze on me. Trust my word. Believe my promises. Hold on to your faith. Stand on my truth. Walk in obedience. Live in expectation. Move forward with confidence. Step into the future with courage, because the best is yet to come. The greatest chapter has not been written yet. The most significant season is still ahead of you. The most powerful testimony is still being formed. The most beautiful part of your story is about to unfold. And I cannot wait for you to see it. I cannot wait for you to experience it. I cannot wait for you to live it. This is what I have been preparing for you since before you were born. This is what I have been working toward all along. This is the destination. This is the promise. This is the blessing. This is the breakthrough. This is the open door. This is the new season. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your now. Receive it. Believe it. Walk into it. Live it. I am removing every obstacle that has been standing in the way of your blessing. Every wall that the enemy has built to block your progress. Every barrier that has been separating you from the fullness of everything I have for you. I am tearing them down with my own hands. Not piece by piece. Not brick by brick. But all at once. In one sweeping act of divine intervention. In one powerful demonstration of my authority. In one undeniable display of my love for you. The walls are coming down. Can you hear them crumbling? Can you sense the shift in the atmosphere? Can you feel the ground shaking beneath your feet as the structures that have been limiting you for so long finally collapse under the weight of my decree? This is it. This is the moment. This is the breakthrough you have been praying for. This is the deliverance you have been crying out for. This is the freedom you have been believing for. And it is not just happening in one area of your life. It is happening in every area. The walls around your finances are coming down. The barriers around your relationships are being removed. The obstacles in front of your health are being cleared away. The blockages in your mind are being demolished. The restrictions on your future are being lifted. Everything that has been holding you back, everything that has been keeping you stuck, everything that has been preventing you from moving forward into your destiny, it is all being torn down right now. You tried to tear down these walls yourself. You tried to break through these barriers with your own strength. You tried to overcome these obstacles with your own effort, and you exhausted yourself in the process. You wore yourself out trying to force doors open that I had not yet unlocked. You drained yourself trying to climb over walls that I was planning to knock down. You depleted all your energy trying to fight battles that I was going to win for you with a single word from my mouth. But now you understand. Now you see. Now you recognize that this has never been about what you can do. It has always been about what I can do. It has never been about your strength. It has always been about my power. It has never been about your ability. It has always been about my faithfulness. And my faithfulness does not depend on your performance. My power does not require your perfection. My ability is not limited by your limitations. I am doing this because I love you, because I chose you, because I called you, because I have plans for you that are bigger than any obstacle standing in your way. Plans that are greater than any wall the enemy has tried to build. Plans that are more powerful than any curse that has been spoken over your life. Plans that are more significant than any pattern that has been repeating in your family for generations. My plans for you are plans for good, not for evil. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Plans to prosper you. Plans to bless you. Plans to use you. Plans to make your life a testimony of my goodness and my faithfulness and my love. And nothing is going to stop those plans from coming to pass. Not the enemy. Not your circumstances. Not your past. Not your mistakes. Not your fears. not your doubts. Nothing. Because when I make a plan, when I speak a word, when I decree a thing, it is as good as done. It does not matter what stands in the way. It does not matter how impossible it looks. It does not matter how long it takes. What I have spoken will come to pass. What I have promised will be fulfilled. What I have decreed will manifest. It is only a matter of time. And the time is now. This is the season. This is the moment. This is the hour. Everything is aligning. Everything is coming together. Everything is falling into place. The pieces that seemed scattered and random and disconnected are forming a picture. The dots that seemed impossible to connect are forming a line. The threads that seemed tangled and knotted and hopeless are being woven into a tapestry. And when you finally see the full picture, when you finally see how everything connects, when you finally see what I have been doing all along, you are going to fall to your knees and worship. You are going to lift your hands in praise. You are going to open your mouth in thanksgiving, because you are going to see that every single thing you went through, every single trial you faced, every single battle you fought, every single tear you cried, every single prayer you prayed, every single moment when you felt alone or forgotten or abandoned, it all had a purpose. It all had meaning. It all had significance. I was using all of it to position you for this moment, to prepare you for this blessing, to make you ready for this breakthrough. The pain you experienced taught you compassion. The struggle you went through gave you strength. The battle you fought developed your faith. The loss you endured deepened your dependence on me. The betrayal you suffered taught you to trust me more than you trust people. The disappointment you felt trained you to put your hope in me instead of in circumstances. The delay you experienced taught you patience. The wait you endured built your character. Every single thing you went through was working for your good. Not because the things themselves were good. Not because the pain was pleasant. Not because the struggle was easy. But because I was using all of it to transform you into someone who could handle what I am about to give you. Someone who could steward the blessing without losing it. Someone who could walk through the open door without turning back. Someone who could sustain the breakthrough without returning to bondage. You are that someone now. You are ready now. The process is complete. The preparation is finished. The transformation has taken place. You are not who you used to be. You are not defined by your past anymore. You are not limited by your history anymore. You are not bound by the patterns anymore. You are new. You are free. You are ready. Ready to receive the blessing I am pouring out. Ready to walk through the doors I am opening. Ready to step into the future I am unveiling. Ready to become everything I created you to be. Ready to do everything I called you to do. Ready to fulfill everything I destined you for. So step forward. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess yourself. Do not wait for permission from anyone else. Do not look for signs to confirm what I have already confirmed. Do not seek validation from people who do not have the authority to validate what I have already validated. Just step forward. Walk through the door. Receive the blessing. Embrace the breakthrough. Take hold of everything I am giving you, because it is yours, all of it. Not because you earned it, not because you deserve it, not because you were good enough, but because I love you, because I chose you, because I decided that you are going to be blessed, and there is nothing in heaven or on earth or under the earth that can change my mind about that. The blessing is set. The decree has been issued. The verdict has been rendered. You are blessed. You are favored. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine. And what is mine, I protect. What is mine, I provide for. What is mine, I fight for. What is mine, I bless. And you are mine. So receive it. Stop pushing it away. Stop disqualifying yourself. Stop saying you are not ready. Stop saying you are not worthy. Stop saying you do not deserve it. None of that matters. What matters is that I said it. What matters is that I decreed it. What matters is that I decided it. And my decision is final. My word is settled. My decree is irreversible. You are blessed. Present tense. Not going to be blessed someday if you finally get your act together. Not might be blessed if certain conditions are met. Not could be blessed if you pray hard enough or fast long enough or give generously enough. You are blessed. Right now. In this moment. As you hear these words, you are blessed. The blessing is already on you. The favor is already covering you. The anointing is already resting on you. The provision is already following you. The protection is already surrounding you. The power is already working in you. The promise is already being fulfilled in you. You are blessed. Believe it. Receive it. Walk in it. Live it. And as you walk in your blessing, as you step into your breakthrough, as you receive everything I am pouring out on you, do not forget where it came from. Do not forget who gave it to you. Do not forget whose hand lifted you up and whose voice spoke over you and whose love transformed you. Remember me, honor me, glorify me, point people to me, because the blessing is not just for you. The breakthrough is not just about you. The testimony is not just your story. It is my story being written through your life. It is my power being displayed through your circumstances. It is my love being demonstrated through your transformation. And when people see what I did for you, when they witness how I showed up in your life, when they watch how I turned everything around, they are going to want what you have. They are going to ask what made the difference. They are going to wonder where the breakthrough came from. And you are going to tell them. You are going to point them to me. You are going to share your testimony. You are going to give me all the glory. You are going to make sure they know that it was not your strength or your wisdom or your ability that brought the breakthrough. It was me. It was my grace. It was my mercy. It was my faithfulness. It was my love. That is the purpose of the blessing. Not just to make your life better. Not just to make you comfortable. Not just to give you everything you want. But to make you a witness. To make you a testimony. To make you a living demonstration of who I am and what I do and how I love. So that everyone who sees your life, everyone who hears your story, everyone who witnesses your transformation will know that I am God, and they will come to me, and they will experience the same transformation, and they will receive the same blessing, and they will step into the same freedom. That is the ripple effect of your breakthrough. That is the multiplication of your blessing. That is the impact of your testimony. One person set free sets others free. One life transformed transforms other lives. One breakthrough creates access for other breakthroughs. And it starts with you. It starts with your decision to believe, your choice to receive, your willingness to step forward even when you are scared, your courage to trust me even when you do not understand. So be brave, be bold, be confident, not in yourself, but in me, in my love, in my power, in my faithfulness, in my promises. I have never failed anyone who put their trust in me. I have never abandoned anyone who called on my name. I have never left anyone who came to me for help. And I am not starting now. I am not starting with you. You are going to make it. You are going to overcome. You are going to break through. You are going to receive everything I have promised. You are going to step into everything I have prepared. You are going to become everything I created you to be. You are going to do everything I called you to do. You are going to fulfill every purpose I destined you for. And when it is all said and done, when you look back at this season, when you remember this moment, when you reflect on everything you went through to get here, you are going to know without any doubt that it was worth it. Every tear was worth it. Every prayer was worth it. Every battle was worth it. Every moment of waiting was worth it. Because what I am giving you, what I am releasing over you, what I am pouring out on you, is going to be so much greater than anything you gave up, anything you lost, anything you sacrificed to get here. This is the season of restoration. This is the time of recompense. This is the hour of repayment. Everything the enemy stole is being returned. Everything you lost is being restored. Everything you sacrificed is being multiplied back to you. Not in the same measure, but pressed down, shaken together, running over. More than you had before. Better than it was before. Greater than you imagined it could be. Because I do not just restore. I restore and I increase. I do not just give back. I give back and I multiply. I do not just heal, I heal and I strengthen. I do not just deliver, I deliver and I establish. I do not just save, I save and I transform. I do not just bless, I bless and I prosper. That is who I am. That is what I do. That is how I love. And I am doing it for you right now, in this moment, as you receive these words, as you believe these promises, as you open your heart to everything I am pouring out. I am restoring. I am increasing. I am giving back. I am multiplying. I am healing. I am strengthening. I am delivering. I am establishing. I am saving. I am transforming. I am blessing. I am prospering. All of it. For you. Because I love you. Because you are mine. Because I have plans for you. Because your story is not over. Because your best days are ahead of you. Because the breakthrough is here. Because the blessing is now. Because the curse is broken. Because the chains are gone. Because the doors are open. Because the windows are pouring. Because the rain is falling. Because the harvest is coming. Because the promise is manifesting. Because the word is being fulfilled. I see you. Not just a passing glance. Not just a casual observation. I see every part of you. I see the parts you show to the world and the parts you hide from everyone. I see the person you are when you are surrounded by people and the person you are when you are completely alone. I see your strengths and I see your weaknesses. I see your victories and I see your failures. I see your faith and I see your doubt. I see your courage and I see your fear. I see all of you, and I love all of you. I see the tears you cry when nobody is watching, the ones that fall silently on your pillow in the darkness of your room when everyone else in the house is asleep, and you finally allow yourself to feel everything you have been holding back all day. I see the weight you carry that nobody else knows about, the burden you smile through, the pain you hide behind your laughter, the worry you disguise with busyness, the fear you mask with control. I see the prayers you whisper under your breath in the middle of the day when a crisis hits, and you do not have time to find a quiet place to pray, so you just cry out to me in your heart. I see the scriptures you repeat to yourself when anxiety threatens to overwhelm you. I see the worship songs you hum when discouragement tries to settle on your soul. I see every act of faith, no matter how small it seems to you. I see the battles you fight that nobody else sees. The war that rages in your mind when temptation comes. The struggle to choose faith when fear is screaming louder. The decision to trust me when your circumstances are telling you I have forgotten you. The choice to keep going when everything in you wants to give up. I see it all, and I am so proud of you. You think you are weak because you struggle, but I see strength in your struggle. You think you are failing because you have not arrived yet, but I see progress in your process. You think you are not doing enough because you compare yourself to others, but I see you doing exactly what I called you to do in this season. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop measuring yourself against standards I never set for you. Stop judging yourself by comparisons I never asked you to make. You are exactly where you need to be right now. You are exactly who you need to be right now. You are exactly enough right now. Not because you have achieved perfection, but because you are mine. And being mine makes you enough. I know your heart. I know your intentions. I know the desires you carry that you have never spoken out loud because you are afraid people will think they are selfish or foolish or impossible. I know the dreams you have buried because life taught you that hoping for good things only leads to disappointment. I know the longings you have suppressed because you convinced yourself you do not deserve to have them fulfilled. But I put those desires in you. I planted those dreams in you. I created those longings in you. They are not random. They are not selfish. They are not impossible. They are clues to your purpose. They are signposts pointing to your destiny. They are whispers of what I want to do in your life and through your life. So stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop feeling guilty for dreaming big. Stop minimizing what I put in your heart. Those desires matter to me because you matter to me. Those dreams are important to me because you are important to me. Those longings move my heart because you move my heart. And I am about to answer them. Not all of them in the way you imagined. Not all of them in the timing you expected. But I am going to answer them in the way that is best for you. And in the timing that is perfect for you. Because I know what you need better than you know what you need. I see the full picture when you can only see one small corner. I understand the whole story when you are only reading one chapter. Trust me with your desires. Trust me with your dreams. Trust me with your longings. Bring them to me. Tell me about them. Do not hold back. Do not edit them to make them sound more spiritual. Just tell me what is really in your heart. I can handle your honesty. I can handle your raw emotions. I can handle your unfiltered thoughts. I would rather have your honest questions than your rehearsed prayers. I would rather have your real struggles than your religious performance. So come to me as you are, broken, messy, confused, hurting, scared, overwhelmed. Come exactly as you are and let me meet you exactly where you are. I am not waiting for you to clean yourself up before you approach me. I am not requiring you to have it all together before you come into my presence. I am not demanding that you fix yourself before I will accept you. Come now. Come as you are. Come with all your mess and all your questions and all your doubts and all your fears. Come and let me love you. Come and let me heal you. Come and let me restore you. Come and let me transform you. Come and let me bless you. Because that is what I do. I take broken people and I make them whole. I take messy situations and I bring order. I take confused minds and I bring clarity. I take hurting hearts and I bring healing. I take scared souls and I bring peace. I take overwhelmed lives and I bring rest. That is who I am. That is my nature. That is my character. I am the God who restores. I am the God who redeems. I am the God who rescues. I am the God who renews. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who resurrects. And I am doing all of that in your life right now. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop holding back. Receive what I am giving you. Believe what I am speaking over you. Step into what I am opening for you. Walk through the doors. Embrace the blessing. Take hold of the promise. Live the life I have called you to live. Because it is time. The waiting is over. The preparation is complete. The season has changed. The door is open. The blessing is here. The breakthrough has come. The curse is broken. The chains are gone. The bondage has ended. The freedom has begun. This is your moment. Do not let it pass you by. Do not let fear talk you out of it. Do not let doubt steal it from you. This is what you have been praying for. This is what you have been believing for. This is what you have been waiting for. And it is here. Right now. Right here. For you. Receive it with gratitude. Walk in it with confidence. Live it with joy. And give me all the glory. Amen. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Type Amen in the comments to receive this blessing. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a message that could change your life. God is speaking directly to you. He sees you. He knows you. He loves you. And He is about to do something in your life that will leave you absolutely amazed at His